Welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. This one's gonna be short and simple. Huge thank you. It's the end of the year. Huge thank you to all the viewers, subscribers, even more so. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Thanks again for all the sharing. If you haven't subscribed, we've gone down from 27.6 to about 25.6. It costs you $0. It helps tremendously. Hit the subscribe. That way down the road, you're like, I wonder what he's doing. I haven't seen him lately. You could click on it. You don't get the little bell. You don't get the annoying, you get enough spam in your email. You won't see it. Put a rule. I don't care. Please subscribe. It's huge. Definitely appreciate it. Threw up a little visit to Jamaica. Got some thank yous going out, but that was 30 years, 32 years with my wife, but 30 years, our anniversary. We planned it before the virus. We kept thinking about canceling, and then, yeah, I think my wife would kill me in my sleep if I didn't give her a vacation. And Jamaica had extremely low problems with the virus. We went to a resort, had an incredible deal, and anytime we want to change it, between the military discount and the anniversary discount, it was going to cost us significantly more than what we really wanted to spend or could afford. So we went, met a lot of great people. I can't say enough about the people in Jamaica. It doesn't matter if you're super poor or whatever you are, they're nice to everybody. They're super polite, they're appreciative you're there. They're appreciative because they rely on tourism for most of the money coming into the country, which is huge. So definitely somewhere I would consider visiting again. A few places I need to visit outside of there, but and on top of that, I met a nice gentleman and a couple other people that come over here to Florida regularly, which is pretty cool. So let's get on with some thank yous. First, all the viewers. Huge thank you, huge thank you. We started, or should I say I started, April 14th of this year, and by the 11th of December, we had hit 1,000 subscribers. That was huge. Within 8 months, that was amazing, and truly appreciative to everyone out there hitting that subscribe button. It's huge, definitely appreciate it. That was just beyond my dream on that one. I've been planning to do this since I started brewing, actually, within the first year. So I've been brewing for 6 years. So it's been about 5 years, and got some special thank yous going out. I'm gonna save the best for last, but met a lot of cool people out there, what I call brew tubers, as I heard that word be used recently on Reddit, and I like it. Gavin, Homebrew Network in Australia. Been watching him before I started doing my own videos, and still watching. David Heath, David Heath Brewing. I've been watching for a long time, and he kind of gave me a little bit of an idea that, you didn't have to look at me because I'm not a Victoria's Secret model, so, maybe I could just narrate everything, but I'm not that shy. I used to be, but not that shy, so sorry, here's my mug. Brian Short Circuited Brewing, kind of got some things I'm going to show you that he even mentioned that I didn't know existed. Kind of cool, but I've been watching him for a while, covers a lot of cool things, and it was funny, I didn't even realize he was doing the anvil around the time I got my anvil. Started with Grainfather, and that's most of my videos in the very beginning were Grainfather, but pretty much everything now is Anvil Foundry. I don't think I've done anything else. A few pots and brew in the bags, which we're gonna work on. I also have a thank you going out to a gentleman who I don't know his name, but his YouTube channel is StoneYard Vineyards, and older gentleman like myself, he brews, he cooks, he does all kinds of cool things, and he's like, you need to get an Instagram channel. And I'm like, He's like, get an Instagram. So I did. It's been helping. I need to get a little more, show it a little more love, should we say. But huge thank you. And the biggest thank you, and if anybody can think of things you can't get in Australia that are light in weight, let me know, because I'm kind of thinking of building a little care package. I meant to already send him some black yeast, and I may send that in ahead of time, but I'd like to send a little care package out to Pierre at Simple Home Brewing. If you haven't seen Pierre's channel, Simple Home Brewing, he keeps everything very simple. And he is the reason I finally started recording my videos and doing my videos and sharing my journey in home brewing. He's very down to earth. He keeps things simple, and since the name Simple Home Brewing, he definitely is modest. He definitely knows a lot more about brewing than he wants to admit, but definitely a channel to check out. He's around my age, has some of the same hobbies beyond brewing. So I found that very relatable, easy to relate, but let me know what you can't get in Australia in the comments section on whether it's hops, brewing gadgets. Just thinking about putting a little 4 to 6 pound care package and sending it on over there. I'm told I could get that over there relatively decent. I just gotta be careful on what I put in there. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to put in there. So, you know, I won't put any beers in there, you know, just don't want to break it on the way or end up in customs for a year. So let me know. Hopefully you're enjoying the photos. Quick thing on a couple items. You can say, hey, I'm done, see you later. Let's go check out some other videos, and that's why I left these up. So if you're not subscribing, you can see there's some things going on. I hate exposing these to light unnecessarily, but trying to make this quick. We got our double raspberry Belgian blonde, kind of on the golden side because of the ABV. Oyster stout. I'm stoked to be trying that and drinking both of these going into the new year. This was with our Cascade candy syrup. This one, we actually threw oysters in there. Pretty much an entire pound of oysters, open brine, drop them all in. And we got a nice little blended Honeycrisp apple cider sitting there. I also, my Big Mouth Bubbler gave birth to it was on sale, a baby 1 gallon Big Mouth. I know some people have had issues with them. I haven't had any problems with mine sealing. And I wanted to do some experimenting, and the problem is I got a 4th tilt. And my problem is I got a 4th tilt right here, and they don't fit in the 1 gallon. I know there's another one out there, Ice Spindle or something like that, that doesn't fit. It looks much bigger. So this way I can do some things with the tilt in a 1 gallon fermenter, which is going to be kind of cool. And I got a green one, I have a yellow, a blue, and a red. The items I want to mention really quick, and yeah, if you didn't see that in the video, we're going to be testing that. I've heard good things now. It wasn't so good when they first started. I got 2 hydrometers, and this is from Short Circuited Brewing. He mentioned these around the holidays, and I didn't know they existed. So I grabbed them because I definitely want to check things out, and the more I know about my brew from beginning to end, the better my brew is going to be, and the more repeatable I can make that brew. First, this is a hydrometer that is designed specifically for 155 Fahrenheit. So you can check your gravity of your mash while it's still going. So yeah, I might have to heat it up a little bit and check it out, but 155, I was concerned that I didn't have something that could tolerate 155 temperature, but I reached out to Brewing America in the middle of the night, last night on a Sunday, and they responded like within minutes and said, oh yeah, these things, I forget what they're made out of, it's to look it up, it's a type of glass that can support it. But he's like, not a problem. Go ahead, you're fine. So I'm excited about that, and that's my new one since my wife actually broke the last one. Normally I break them, so I have to give her credit where credit's due. This is another one that's kind of cool. It may be overkill, but I like it, and I needed a spare. Yes, she broke one, and I say if you have glass, have 2. So I have 2 now. Set that on up there. Probably should push more away from the side or edge. This is kind of a cool hydrometer. It's got a thermometer, thermometer, sorry, in the bottom. So I can put it in, I can see the temperature, and I can see my original gravity. Key, if you don't already know this, and I'm not trying to give kudos, but Northern Brewer has a calculator that I've used for many years, and it's free. You just go on, click, but you put in your hydrometer reading and you put in your temperature, and it will tell you the calibration or adjustment you need to make, because most of these things are designed for 68 Fahrenheit for brewing. I know there's other ones for lower, and then we have the 155 Fahrenheit that I just showed you sitting over here. But if your temperature is a little higher or a little lower, your original gravity isn't what you think. It might be off by a point or 2. So that's something that's pretty cool. I don't know how easy I can read that thing. It's getting old and the eyesight's not getting any better, but very cool. Let me give you a nice little scrub brush, which the things clean out really easy. I don't know if I've had to use that, but maybe once ever. I also give you a nice little cleaning cloth, which I use for my phone because you don't really need it for that. Also grabbed some of their muffin top glasses over there at Brewing America, and they're really nice. I like them. I'm excited. They're nucleated too, so you get the little bubbles on the bottom. Hey, it's a bonus. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I'm going to get these covered up so I can get on and start doing some transfers. But thank you again for the subscriptions, the viewing, huge. Thank you for the sharing, also huge. If you haven't checked out one of those brewing channels that I mentioned, definitely go over, check them out. And let me know if you're from Australia or in that area, you know, like New Zealand has some of the similar rules Australia has. Let me know what you can't get down there that we can get here in America that doesn't cost a fortune, and on top of that is hopefully light in weight that I can ship. So thank you again for joining us here at Bitter Reality Brewing, and here's to a great new year, 2021. Let's see if we can put a lot of the 2020 behind us. One of my friends said 2020 seemed like it lasts 5 years. It did seem like a long year, a very painful and very long year, but good things happen too, not all bad. Thank you again.